Allahu, 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 Allah.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli wa nusallimu ala rasulihil kareem. Amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum, Imam. Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. I have couple of questions. Number one, is it sinful to wear clothes or pants for men that goes below the ankle? Very good question. The second question I will mention later on. You know, there are degrees of actions. We all know this. In our day-to-day life in Islam, fard ain, like salah, Sawm, that is fard ain. One is like fard kifaya, like salatul janaza, is fard kifaya. If few people are participating, then it will be enough for the whole community. It will be suffice. Then it's wajib, sunnat, right? Any action that has a wa'id in it, not doing it, some kind of a punishment is mentioned, that is wajib. That action is wajib. But any action, only reward is mentioned, that you do this, you will be rewarded. But it is not mentioned anything, if you do not do it, there will be a punishment. It is a sunnah, mustahab, these actions. So wajib is something, is that if you do not do, there is a punishment for it. It is mentioned, the wa'id, the warning. So among these action is one is what? Letting down your pants or jeans, whatever you wear, beneath the ankle. We as Muslim today, we take it very lightly. It is wajib. It is mandatory. If someone is not doing it, it is sinful. And this is only for men, not for women. Now it's become the opposite. The women are uncovering their ankles because of fashion, and the men are letting it go. I will mention two hadiths. There are many others, but we don't have that much time to go through all of them. Hadith in Abu Dawud. Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiyallahu anhu says, I heard Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, he who lets his garment down during prayer out of pride. I'll mention this point, out of pride. Allah has nothing to do with pardoning him and protecting him from Jahannam. The Sahih Hadith. If someone is letting his garments down, Allah has nothing to do with pardoning him and protecting him from Jahannam. There's another hadith. Because the Muhaddithin has written separate chapters about this. Isbal fi salah. Isbal means to let your garment down below the ankle. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu said, while a man was praying, letting his lower garment down, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him, go and perform wudu. He therefore went and performed wudu and then returned. And Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam again said, go and perform wudu. He again went, performed wudu and returned. A man said to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Ya Rasulullah, why did you order him to perform wudu? He said, he was praying with lower garment beneath his ankles and does not accept the prayer. Allah does not accept the prayer of a man who lets his lower garment down. Some ulama took this literally. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal rahimahullah, is that if anyone's garment is down while praying, prayer is not accepted, he has to repeat it because of this hadith. It's very serious. This is not, we should not take it lightly. Whatever we are wearing, it should be, we're not, no one says that it has to be up to the shin. Even though if it's a little bit up to the ankle, that is what it required is, right? So it is not only in salah that you just put it up and then after that you're just putting it down. Because in those days it was a sign of the khuyala, of the arrogant and people who were proud themselves. The more the garment is down, the more they had the arrogance. Do not be mushabihat. Do not be similar to those people. What does it mean? The whole life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the Sahaba Ikram, you will find in the ahadith, in the seerah, that their garments were above the ankle. What does that mean? That means, it means that if you do not have any arrogance, it is fine to do it? No. Because it was the sign of those people who are arrogant, don't be like them. Simple as that. So make sure whatever we are wearing, even if it's a bit above, this is wajib. And because of these type of ahadith, I just mentioned a couple, there's so many. That is why the ulama has mentioned it is wajib, because there is a wa'id, there is a punishment for this if someone is not applying it in the life. So be very careful not to, bring the low, whatever we wear, it should be up our ankles. But other ulama, they say no, prayer will be accepted but with less thawab. The majority of the ulama say. But Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal is very strict on this. Okay, the second question is, for witr salah, is it permissible to pray only one rakah, especially during traveling, or it is required to always pray 2 rakah before the 1 rakah witr? Okay, so there's a difference of opinion in performing witr salah. I'll just go very quickly. According to Imam Malik rahimahullah, witr, the raka'at of witr are 3, but with 2 salam. What does that mean? It means that we sit down, we pray 2 rakah, you're going to do the salam, assalamu alaikum rahmatullah, and then go up, Allahu Akbar, and then finish the one prayer. They say that with these 2 salam, that third rakah, it doesn't break, it's still connected, according to Imam Malik. Why are these different of opinion? Because in the ahadith they mentioned that different way of praying witr. That is why there is different opinions. So Imam Malik says 3 rakat with 2 salam. So after the 2 rakat, you're going to say the whole salam and then just stand up, Allah, and then you stand up, you say Allahu Akbar, and you just continue Surah Fatiha and others, right? This way. According to Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, aslan is 1 rakat. Witr is 1. But they say that, he says that you have to connect 2 shufa, 2 rakat before the 1 rakat. Okay. Just like if we went to Haramain Sharifain, we prayed there, the way that they pray, that the rakat, that's what they do, right? What they do is that they do the salam, 2 rakat after the salam, but with the other intention, they all say Allahu Akbar with 1 rakat. That is a different intention with it. That is 2 different ways. Imam Malik, he says no, that you're not going to make a separate intention of the 1 rakat. But Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal says no, you are going to. When you say the 2 salam after the 2 and then stand up for the first, you're going to make a separate intention, say Allahu Akbar for that 1 rakat. But you have to join the 2 rakat before. So the question the brother or sister is asking is maybe ghaliban with the according to Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, no, even you are in traveling, you're going to pray the 3 rakat, the way as I mentioned, right? According to Imam Shafi, he says witr is from 1 rakat to 13 rakat with 1 salam. It's very surprisingly for some people. From 1 to 13, not more than 13. With one salam, what does that mean? You just keep on praying. If you want to. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, in odd numbers. 11, 13. When you're done, in the end, you're just going to make one salam. This is according to Imam Shafi rahimahullah. He says, all is fine, no problem. You want to pray 1, you want to pray 3, you want to pray 5. But according to Imam Abu Hanifa, it is 3 rakat with 1 salam. Usually what we do, right? We pray 2, we get up again, and then we recite surah, and then in the 3rd rakat, and then we do the dua qunut, and then we do the salam in the end. Right? So no matter what you're praying, even if it's according to Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, you're going to do all 3, like 2 and then add 1 with it. In traveling or whatever, you have to do that. But according to Imam Shafi, even 1 is enough. You just pray, you just make the niyat of 1 and then you finish. That's it. Whatever madhab, one follows according to that. Alright?
Can you move? When you pray 2 and 1, can you move for the 3rd one?
According to whom? Which? No. Pray at the same. Because they say, the reason is they say that 1 rakat is connected with the 2, but without the other intention. You're not going to make the intention of that 3rd rakat. It's connected with because in the beginning you're making the intention of witr, right? You're making the intention. But after the salam, you're going to stand back without talking to anyone, without anything. You're still in the salah, they say. And then you stand up and you say Allahu Akbar, and then you're not going to make a separate intention. You can don't move. Just pray finish that rakat where you were.
Can you mix, or do you have to stick to one? Like today you do the Maliki way, tomorrow you do the Shafi'i, or
I know.
According to Imam Hanbali, but you have to make separate intentions.
Yes, according to Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal, it will be a separate intention. The 2 rakat is going to be the Shufa Sunnah, and once you're done, you stand up, you're going to make a separate intention for that 1 rakat, but not according to Imam Malik. That is the minor difference. According to your brother, according to Ahl Sunnah wal Jamaat, you have to follow a fiqh. This is a totally separate discussion. I'm not according to that you follow whatever you want. If you're following you're Maliki, you follow the Maliki madhab. The madhahib, that is the thing is that this is if you're a muqallid, you follow a madhab, you follow that madhab purely from A to Z. Then what the problem is I don't want to go into that. Then it's just not going to be following sunnah, and it'll be your desires to follow whatever you want to follow. And then the problem is that we as normal people don't understand these things, these madahib and these usul. They're different usul, and then you're going to pick and choose. That is pick and choosing. So it's very dangerous. It's not properly, if you pick, I give this very simple example. The greatest of the greatest ulama in the past, no matter what name you choose, they are followers of a madhab. Imam ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah were following madhab Hanbali, the usul. Yes, they were great. They had difference of opinions here and there because of their knowledge and what they had, their ijtihad. They were mujtahideen. But like me, we have to follow a madhab. By following a madhab, that makes things easy. That's what it is. Then it's going to be a problem if you're not going to follow a madhab. I know there are difference, of opinions about this, but I will not give permission or give anything to say, okay, you follow whatever you want to follow. That is why, why do I mention these? Because mashallah, we have diversity. We're all over the world. Some follows Maliki madhab, some follow Shafi, Hanbali, Hanafi, right? So that's why I just give these points. So whoever wants to follow their madhab, they follow. That's what I do. I don't say to follow Hanafi or certain madhab.
So you're saying just stick to one madhab. When you choose one, don't cherry pick.
Yeah, no cherry picking. No cherry picking. Okay. Is it permissible to leave free item on street like furniture? How about picking up such item from streets, even when there is sign of free item? No problem in that? Yes, I mean, who says free things are not allowed? So, to put for your own self, if you're putting some furniture or some items out, so make sure that you put a free, that this is free, and don't block or cause any inconvenience for others. If you're putting it in your property area, that is fine, but don't put it in an area where the people are walking by or disturbing. So there should be no disturbance, no inconvenience for others. Number one, when you're putting those items. But if you're picking the items, you go somewhere, you see there's some item, so make sure that it's the item is, there's a sign, free item to pick. I mean, don't just go just picking up things, people things. Oh, the car is out there. I'm gonna pick the car. Huh? So yeah, that's what it is. Family that's it for today. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك نشهد ان لا اله الا انت نستغفرك ونتوب اليك.